Hello, I'm Daniel Burbank here at the Edgewater Neighborhood Watch group, and tonight there will be a town hall where Mayor Tom McNamara will be joined by other city leaders as they hold the first of two town halls to help reduce crime and have community discussions. Ahead of tonight's town hall, I had a sit-down interview with the mayor, and here's what he had to say. I wanted to get your thoughts on why you're hosting these two town halls.
Yeah, so we've been doing town halls ever since I got elected. We want to make sure that we're doing town halls each and every year. We try to get one on the west, one on the east, and often one in the central city. They're really important opportunities that we can give a short talk about the things that are taking place in our community, but also probably most importantly is hear directly from citizens, make sure that we're answering those questions directly from our residents.
And I understand tonight Chief Carla Red will be there as well, among other people for this town hall. With the initiative of keeping down crime, reducing violent crime, we already saw the preliminary stats, at least, that we had reported on, that they appear to be down for 2025. And so from your perspective, what is sort of the next steps that you're planning to take to help reduce that violent crime?
Yeah, so I think what we have been doing over the last several years, it's unequivocally and objectively it's working. So we are taking a holistic approach. We've increased our police budget by more than 60% since I've been mayor. A lot of that increase goes to technologies for our officers, so that's mobile and stationary license plate readers. That's increasing the number of cameras in our community by more than 6 times. That's providing social and analytics software, gunshot detection software, star chaser technology, a whole host of different technologies. So we're certainly going down the track of enforcement. If you commit a violent crime in our community, you will be caught, and we'll turn you over to the state's attorney and the judges, and we hope that you get the punishment that you deserve for that crime. On the other side, parallel path, is we know that we need to create more hope and opportunities for our young people so that they don't feel that they need to choose that life of violence. And so you'll also hear from Jennifer Caciopaglia, who's the Mayor's Office of Domestic and Community Violence Prevention Director. And so she and her team have either created, invested in, or partnered with more than 25 different initiatives that really range from 0 to 3, making sure that we're having an impact on young people's lives who have been impacted by trauma, all the way to our seniors who may have been impacted by elder abuse.
And when she talks about, the domestic violence, either where it's the kids, they're in an unfortunate situation, a terrible situation, or the elder abuse, when she comes back to you with that data to the mayor's office, what do you make of it, and how is she helping evolve and bring up the community, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, what I make of it is it's just devastating. When you hear of any crime taking place from a young child or to a senior, it's always incredibly hard to hear, and it's devastating. But we're facing it up front, and we're doing it together with a whole host of partners. I would say, what is she doing? She's getting to the root cause of much of the violence that's plaguing our community. When you look at domestic violence equates for about 50% of all the violence in the city of Rockford, and you look at young people that we are arresting for violent crimes, and you look at the actual data, and it shows that 70% of those young people from 2016 through 2024 grew up in a household where there was domestic violence. You know that domestic violence not only is impacting the survivors of domestic violence, but it's also impacting the young people in those households, and we as a community are doing something about it, which makes us very unique, to be honest. We're wrapping our arms around those young people. We're giving them more hope, more opportunities to be successful right here in the city of Rockford, and it's working.
Well, I mean, in terms of crime, we saw, Rockford help in a national case where we saw Michael McKee, the man accused of killing the dentist and his wife in Ohio. And did some of that technology, at least that you know of, might have played a role, some of the police's technology play a role in helping catch him here in the area?
So I can't comment specifically on that case, but I can tell you more broadly with the homicides that are taking place. We, by the way, are at a 20-year low for homicides. 2025 was a 20-year low. our clearance rate is one of the top in the states, and our clearance rate is our ability to catch the person responsible for it, is one of the tops now in the entire state of Illinois. And that is in large part based on three key things. One, we have amazing officers doing tremendous work. Two, the technology that City Council has afforded our officers to do their work safely, effectively, and efficiently for them and our community. And the last is we have really good citizens who are standing up and saying, enough with the violence.
You got to feel proud as mayor with the clearance rate.
Certainly am proud. We're continuing to drive down crime. I'll be the first to tell you, we're not where I want to be or where I think our residents deserve to be. But again, unequivocal progress that we are making when it comes to reducing violent crime, improving our infrastructure, investing in our people, and creating more opportunities for everyone who calls Rockford home. We
have a second town hall that's going to happen next week.
Yes, sir.
And is it a similar theme to what will happen during Wednesday's town hall?
Yeah, so the format for each of our first two town halls for 2026 will be, I'll give a brief overview, probably 7 minutes or so, about nearly everything taking place in the city. I'll touch on the budget to the infrastructure plan as quickly as I can. I'll turn it over to Chief Red and Jennifer Cachapalia so they can address what we're doing from a public safety standpoint. And then we're going to open it up for questions and can't wait to hear from residents.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, something we did not talk about, or hopes that you want people to take away from these two town halls?
Yeah, I would say, one, thank you for covering it. Two, everyone's welcome. We want to have you at the town halls. We want to hear directly from you. We can talk about any subject that you want to talk about. That I have answers to, but really from infrastructure to education to economic development to public safety, we want to make sure that this is productive and most productive for our residents.
And that was Mayor Tom McNamara sitting down before the first of two town halls that are scheduled. The second one is scheduled for Thursday, January 29th at the Rockford, the Fisher Chapel on Rockford University's campus. Now, we will be here during the 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock newscast, so make sure to stay tuned. But for now, I'm Daniel Burbank. Thanks for watching.